The most impactful technologies are the ones that disappear, that take a backseat and integrate into your life so much that they become sort of indistinguishable. For making this sort of ubiquitous computing to exist, always connected hardware and software is becoming a part of our presence. But what role does design play when AI becomes a component of everything around us? What do we have to keep in mind when designing these systems based on these algorithms that predict our choices? Choices for the information we see, choices for things we hear, and even sometimes the people we date. Designing intelligent systems will require us to think in terms of actions and not fixed states. This is because we are designing series of steps in which the system will evolve. We are not designing for one single state. We have to also think about the codependency of digital environments and real physical environments. An example of this codependency is a supermarket gate, which will stop working if the software running it fails to work. Now, imagine a whole city transit station coming to a stop because the autonomous system fails to work. Essentially, you should design for code and space to exist together, with and without each other. Designing for an AI-driven system also requires you to think about the scale as the project becomes more ambitious in nature. Designing a movie recommendation system has a lot less at stake than designing, say, a self-driving car. Similarly, think about designing for a neighborhood or a city. We also need to look at the biases of a system. Any program is not neutral inherently, especially an AI system that iterates over data, and data is never unbiased. It is a reflection of the state that it was created in. We designers have this responsibility to not let the bias creep into the product that we're designing. Imagine a search engine that is supposed to show you information based on your browsing and searching history. Eventually, does the system become so personalized that it starts excluding information that falls outside your profile? It's very much possible that you could lose out on an opportunity because the design was profiled on you. The truth is, designers have to accept that AI is now a material for design. It's vital that any experience that is designed from here on has to solve for agency, automation, power, and trust issues. It is essential that the system is transparent and all interactions that a system has with other systems is also transparent to the user. An example of this is how Uber is trying to design interfaces for self-driving cars. The passenger can not only see the route of the car, but also other pedestrians, vehicles, and lanes that the car is able to see and detect around it. This is beneficial in the long run to establish a trust between the user and the automated system. I think it would be smart to accept these concerns as challenges and collaborate with data experts and engineers to contribute towards an ethical development of an AI-driven system. Well, that's it for today's video. Thank you for watching. Subscribe and stay updated with the design discussion, and I'll see you in the next video.